Welcome back to the Backside Poddy. This week, the tour has arrived and the Great Escape is on.
2 gin and tonics, 2 vodkas, and a scotch.
Yes?
500 watts, please.
Now let's introduce you to the Backside Poddy. Freebie,
Good evening.
Shauno,
Yo, yo.
Nico,
G'day, Johnny.
and our guest for tonight, the wonderful Michele.
Buongiorno. And I'm done.
He's so excited.
Oh, boys, it's so good to be back, and it is terrific to be recording in front of 2 amazing tours. Boys, what have we been up to this week? Freebie, let's start with you.
Mate, I don't know. It hasn't been the most exciting couple of weeks, but I'm enjoying the white bike. It's raining literally every freaking day, so I spend more time cleaning than I do riding probably, mate. And then I'm just getting a little bit pumped up for the Italy trip. It's sort of snuck up on us really. It's T-minus 7 days today, and just a little bit excited to be honest. And then Nico's been working hard in my corner and selling off of all my spare bikes and wheels and.
I'm not doing any more consignment sales. We're done. We're done.
Anyways, he's a good egg.
After all this success, I feel, and I had absolutely no success selling any of my bikes.
Give it to Nico.
I just need to give it to Nico.
Give it
and
to
get him
Nico,
do it.
mate. He
He's
gets the
got
job
the
done.
magic.
That or Benny Manson.
Benny does nicer pictures than me. I'll pay that.
He does. I'll give you that. I was tempted to give it to him if he didn't get it done next week.
Shauno, how's your week been?
Mate, same as friebs. No real excitement on my end. Work's been busy. Biggest excitement I've had is we won trivia at Green Beacon the other Sunday.
Oh, what'd you get?
$100 venue voucher. So
How many of you? Spent it already.
yeah,
We've gone through.
well, I think there was
One round.
7 of us. So
What was the question? Cycling or something?
I think I got 2 answers right and 1 wrong. So my contribution was huge.
And assuming Tozer wasn't
Yeah,
there.
no, definitely not. But it was a win nonetheless. It was a team effort.
Always is, mate. It sounds like TTT.
Yes, exactly, mate. But usually I'm the one driving the TTT. This one, I took a back seat. I was holding the shoe the whole time.
You were just running the papers up and back.
Yeah, exactly.
Round 1.
Exactly.
How many beers would you actually get for $100 in the Green Beacon? Like
5.
3?
5 max.
5.
5 schooners.
No, they're pints. I reckon it's 7 pints. You get a pint each for $100 for sure.
Right.
On the Eat Club. Oh.
Yeah, everyone get on Eat Club. It's off jobs. Use Shauno as your referral code.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, Nico.
All the backside.
Yeah. What's been happening, Nico?
Oh, mate, echoing you guys, it's, I don't know, that's nothing that exciting, if I'm honest. I was pretty happy, though. Took a sneaky podium at night shift. Do we talk about that?
Yeah,
later on?
Hold your powder.
That's right. But, no, that was an awesome weekend. Like, what a perfect night. Dry, pretty warm, no wind. And then backed it up the day after, did a nice little fern
Oh,
veil
yeah, I
with
should have
yourself.
mentioned that. Good on you, Nico.
Yeah. What, does it just slip your memory, did it?
I've avoided thinking about it again since.
In the Hurt House,
I didn't do too bad.
Mate, you were very
get a pie?
unhappy rolling into Rosewood when just the road expired and it was just dirt and gravel and nonsense. You were like, no, not the way I wanted to go.
Yeah,
But did you get the pie? Did you stop?
I had the chicken and mushroom.
Chicken and mushroom.
And then the wang had I love the chicken and mushroom pie.
Yeah.
Always.
Big mistake. You told me to get the chicken and mushroom last time.
Yeah,
and he was talking about it for the last, 20 Ks before we got to the cafe. And had it. Next 30 Ks, I wanted to puke my guts out. Absolutely. Wrong call.
Well, I was about to say, Wang had a half his sausage roll and he said, do you want the other half? Because I was still pretty hungry at this point after knocking off the chicken pie. And I thought, maybe I will finish that for you, Wang. So I've knocked down the other half of sausage roll and I think I got about a couple of Ks in the road. I was like, that's not the best idea.
A lot of Maximus just a little
So maybe the Smurf juice, mate, was just keeping it all together in there.
That is not well fueled.
Imagine what would come up between a chicken and mushroom pie, half a sausage roll, and then
Smurf juice.
and a couple of Smurf juices.
Honestly, feeling ill.
If you saw that, like after a big night, you know, when you see a spew on the side of the road when someone's got out from a taxi, and there's just a spew on the side of the road. Imagine what that would look like.
I'm pretty sure we're not going to see anyone reach into a musette and get a chicken and mushroom pie. Stage 10, Tour de France.
Tour de France. Sepko's just like chowing down the mushies.
Back in the old days, they were getting beers.
I was
remember?
would have got beers, mate. Thanks for reminding me of that, Nico.
No, that was all right. That was a great one. So I think I bit off a
Form
bit more.
finder, the form finder. Though.
It was a form finder, but it found more than form. And I bit off a bit more than I could chew. And I was like at work on Monday afternoon, just a little scratch in the throat. By Tuesday, I was done. I was out.
Catcher.
Too hard, too soon, blew up. So, a little bit sick, but almost on the way back now. I'm going to try and ride every day this month of July. The honeymoon phase.
Ride July.
Dry July.
Right.
July.
The honeymoon phase with the new bike's over. I don't care anymore. I'm just letting it get dirty, just riding it dirty. I'm sick of washing it every single day. We're off it.
Is that because you need dirt to be a structural member of your frame?
It
Because
is.
it's so thin.
The exoskeleton is a bit like that.
Michele, how's your week been?
A bit like you, actually. I've been under the weather since the night shift, which we will talk about later. But I will talk about one thing. Before the night shift, Freeb completely got me. He said, we're going to go out for a really easy tap. Get ready for the race. Saturday morning, we'll go out and do a Brookfield with his mate, the Wang, who absolutely proceeded to fist us for 2 hours.
He'll listen to this. He loves to listen to the show.
I was completely and utterly. I think we set a PR on the way back on Brookie Finger.
He didn't take a turn though.
No, he didn't. Which questions why were we at the front?
Who fingered who?
Yeah. Don't kiss himself. So no, that was good fun, good prep for the night shift. But I'm actually just, in terms of my appearance here today, I'm only here for basically two things, and that's to clarify two complete inaccuracies that I heard on last week's or the other last episode's podcast.
This is not a show that often has
No.
inaccuracies.
No.
I will fix these, and then I'm leaving.
We're a very factual based program.
Number one. You'll see this, and this will come up later. You see the shirt I'm wearing tonight.
Yes, so for the listeners, he's wearing a
bit tight,
very
mate.
nice Borneo shirt, which is now that's the sign when you're leaving Borneo or entering Borneo.
Leaving Borneo.
Leaving Borneo with the red stripe through it, and then he's got underneath it the Paso dello Stelvio.
Correct.
And I can understand why he probably wore this, but go on.
Okay, so last week on the show, you mentioned, last time on the show, you mentioned that we're doing the Col de Bonnet in France.
Correct.
Which you incorrectly referenced as
The highest mountain pass.
the highest road pass in Europe, which is incorrect.
This is not the
The
first
highest-
time Johnny's geography's been
The
on
highest,
the road.
and I'm on behalf of all Italians, okay, we all know that the highest road pass in Europe, and there is a big hint, it's on my shirt, is the Passo dello Stelvio, okay?
Sounds much better.
It doesn't sound bad. 57 meters, okay? And
58.
you were, well, sorry, it depends which shirt you buy, I suppose.
The left or the right side of the road.
Round up or
the rest of your story was right. So the Col de Bonnet is like a couple of meters shorter than 27, whatever it is.
Correct.
758.
And what they did was they just built a little road to nowhere. So it's that is the highest paved road in Europe. This is the highest road pass in Europe. So there you go. That's the point of clarification. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
So full disclosure, I did that deliberately just to annoy Michele.
It worked because I'm
And it
here.
has worked spectacularly.
The other point of clarification is I haven't mentioned it since because I was waiting for this opportunity.
I'm actually worried right
Well,
now.
and he's pointing at you, not me, which is even better.
I mean, I've watched a lot of mob movies, so I know Italians really hold a grudge.
I got my friends Gino and Roberto.
Gino's out of that.
They're letting your ties down as we speak.
They've got a horse head for you, Johnny.
No, I was accused of weight doping on last time.
Yes.
Weight doping.
We're still sure you were weight doping.
That's why I wore the tight shirt. You can definitely see that I am not weight doping. To all listeners,
I don't know. He looks pretty slim to me, and it's
No.
white, and white shows off a good slim physique.
I
The
wish
guns
I
are
would-
popping.
I wish they made this in men's. That's all I would say. Anyway, I'm done now. I can leave.
Ciao.
That's my week. That and illness.
How's your week been, Johnny?
Oh, well, obviously I've just been like fucking with my friends. Which is great crack. Yeah, I mean, like, again, trying to dodge the rain. My goodness, I went out with for a cycles ride, like, that nobody showed up for.
It was wet.
Apart from a few people. And Schultze was there, which was great. Great to see him out. I swear to God, my beautiful white bike looks like 1,000 rodents just shit on it. You know, I like had to take it like, you know, a sanding belt to get all the crap off it. So, yeah, but look, mostly just getting excited about going on holidays. And just taking a break and all of the climbs that we're going to be doing, and we're going to be talking about that later on in the show. But before we get to that, our tour, we've got to talk about
The tour.
The tour. Boys, it's almost upon us. It's going to be fantastic. So this race is something we've been building for a while. And the reason I think everybody's excited is some of the big champions that are showing up. Of course, we've got Pogacar, of course, we've got Vingegaard. They're looking sensational. But we've also got Paul Sachas,
Sexy
we've
ass.
got Remco. I know we talked about it a little bit in the last episode. But just a quick run around. What are you most excited about for the tour? And then later on, we might talk about some of the fantasy teams that we're going to try and field. So, Friebs, what's the one thing that you think around stages, tours, teams, or anything that you are really excited about looking out for?
Yeah, I think their ITT is going to be exceptional. I absolutely
The
love
TTT or the
Oh,
ITT?
shit, the TTT. My apologies, thanks, Johnny. Well, and the ITT. There's one of each this year. So I do love a bit of that. And we've been sitting here trying to work out the approximate time. We'll talk about that in a second as well. But that's going to set the cat amongst the pigeons early, I think. And it's going to give someone the yellow jersey in one of the two, Jonas or Poggy, I think.
Mate, I'm thinking Remco will end in yellow.
Jeez, there you go.
Yeah.
I think
There's a big call, yeah.
Good call. I
It's a possibility.
Yeah, they got a real strong Triple T team. And
did you know that they have the record for the fastest ever TTT? I've known this fact for about 25 minutes now since I Googled.
and they got it at the start of this year, so they're in form.
So they're in form. Anyway, so someone's going to get a bit of a head start on someone, I think. So I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be the stage to watch, just quietly, the TTT. Then you throw the Poggy Jonas battle in.
Yeah.
I think that's super exciting. You throw a bit of Remco in if he's half reasonable, but Saxis is going to be the enigma there. I think he could honestly come and put some serious pressure on those boys. So I'm seriously excited about the three-way battle for GC.
I love that. Shauno, what's the one thing that you are just frothing on for the tour this year?
Mate, the one thing we haven't had in the last few tours is a healthy Pog and a healthy Jonas. Like, there's always been...
One bit off.
Yeah, there's always been someone that's been sick leading up to it or injured leading up to it. So this is the first year that we've got very much an informed Pog and an informed Jonas. Like, Jonas, he proved himself at the Giro.
He was sensational.
And, like, it's going to be a battle to watch. And, like, yeah, everyone's saying it's a predictable race. Poggy's going to win and all this. But is it? Like,
No.
Like, who knows?
The tour
what's
is the
gonna
tour.
happen. Exactly. We could be hearing Poggy saying, I'm dead. Halfway up bloody Alpe d'Huez on stage 19, like it'll be, and that's the other thing, back to back,
double
finishes.
ascent.
Yeah. So
We still haven't seen Poggy have a big crash there in a tour that's day after day. Like, he's obviously had a bad crash in those the one-day classics, and he could get up and finish a race. But having a bad crash could mean something quite serious for Poggy, because he's had pretty good luck. Really.
Was that last year? Remember, he had that crash. Someone just tagged his front
Yeah, it was
wheel
pretty
and
light, though.
slid out a little bit, and he was in the bandages for a little bit. But yeah, didn't.
He's
didn't
had a
seem
good.
to slow
He's
him
had a
down
good
lot.
run.
Yeah.
well, let's hope it doesn't come down to a crash and it's just man on man.
It'd be huge.
Yeah.
with sexy ass.
Just get hot in here.
With sexy ass there as well.
So
That t-shirt's looking.
double ascent on man oh man. All right, Sean. Well, you've obviously spent a good bit of time here at home today. Nico, tell us, what are you frothing on for the tour this year?
I want to see our boy Paul, plain old Paul.
Just plain old Paul.
He's the young fella in France for the Tour de France. He's probably the best French rider we've seen in a long time. I want to see how well he can go. The whole country's going to be behind him. What's he going to do to the established?
I think he's going to
established boys?
seriously throw the cat amongst the pigeons.
Yep.
I think he can do it.
Bastille Day, 14th. the tour has on offer that day, because that'll be the day for the Frenchman to get out there and win it.
Let's have a look what stage is on that day.
There will be some smelly cheese being consumed if a Frenchman wins that day, that's for sure.
What will we be doing the 14?
Probably the same.
Yeah. Choppy.
I'll relax to Lelorian.
Stage 14?
Yep. Oh, on the stage 10 on the 14th.
That's right. It's a mountain stage. Poggy.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, it looks
for the
more like a
breakaway.
breakaway stage.
That's a chunky.
4
stage.
Frenchmen in the breakaway.
Yes.
That's good.
Jeez, that's a tough day on the bike, that one.
And it comes after a rest day too.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy. But that's a good call. Michele, what do you think is going to be the highlight for you for the tour?
I think, so firstly, I don't call it the tour. My dad has always called it the Giro de France.
And if you don't like that, Gino's outside and he will come with his shovel.
So the Giro de France, I think, stage 19 and 20, they're going to be just unbelievable. The 127K Alpe d'Huez, and then stage 20, Col de Croix de Feu, Col de Telegraph, Col de Glibier, Col de Seren. That is going to be
That's a monster.
Over 5,000 metres of climbing.
5,600 metres of climbing.
In
I nearly did that in June.
170 Ks. There's not one flat bit of ground.
That's going to be an absolute ripper. So that's, I mean, you got to wait to the end to see that the winner of the tour probably is known before then, but
That's a hard week too, that
Yeah.
last week of the tour.
It depends how close everybody is. We've just talked about how people are so mano a mano, double ascents, and the enigmatic Paul Seychelles. Who knows, like what could happen? For me, as it is probably every year, it's the tech that shows up at the Tour de France. I think with the Triple T, we'll probably see some new things that we haven't seen before.
Is that a bit of a missed game from Specialized releasing their brand new SL9 tarmac on stage 1, which is a team time trial? Seems like a bit of a...
How can you do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we do expect to see the SL9 dropped at the Tour de France, and there's probably a couple of other bikes that have been teased around the place. So we know that Decathlon and Paul Seychelles have been testing another bike, and we expect that to show up. We know that Orbea have a new bike that'll be under Lotto, and Canyon, I think, also have some new things and tech that they're, again, it's some of the spy shots, they look so similar in the evolution of bikes, but that's always a real froth to see what new stuff comes out. Sometimes it's frames, sometimes it's wheels. I assume we'll see a lot of new jersey tech as well, and in particular it'll be the Red Bull Bora.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
guys
to
will
seeing
be
that.
at the pinnacle.
Are we going to see any more ridiculous TT helmets? I'm hoping that's a thing of the past.
Oh, mate. You've only seen the start.
I think it's going to get worse.
To Johnny's
it gets
point,
better.
it'd be interesting to see what Red Bull do. After having Dan on, he was pretty confident he's going to have some changes to the rider equipment as opposed to the bikes. So,
They'd have a bottomless tech budget.
Oh, yeah.
Just whatever you want, just have it.
did you see the new bus for the tour? Oh, that looks neat.
Really?
Yeah.
What's different about it?
Same, but it's just like they've got it all. They just did a tour through the bus.
Yeah.
And just like the team area, it's got 2 showers.
Ooh.
Like the toilets look amazing. Like everything's just like
It's not man on man in the shower.
cubicles.
I think it might be.
Depends on the stage.
Hey,
Jonas and
Depends on the
Poggy
stage.
in there.
that's their relaxation protocol post-race.
G'day, boys.
So, boys,
Plenty of
tell
Red Bull
us,
too.
let's go around as well. Who is going to be your favourite Aussie for the? And then it doesn't have to be someone who is like going to take out a stage, but the one you're going to be rooting for, whether they're helping someone out, going for a stage, or helping as part of a team. Friebs,
I just want to
who's
see
your
Stora
go-to?
do well.
Storachar?
Storage.
Yeah.
Stora.
Storachar, one of the other podcasts, the cycling podcasts, who are a bit of a fan of Michael Storer, and he had one particularly good climbing performance in a race maybe about a year and a bit back, which I think was a slightly faster than one time that Pogacar had come on.
Yeah.
So they started calling him Storachar. So
Anyway,
I'll throw that one out.
I just want to see him do well. I think he's a nice guy. He deserves a good result.
What about you, Shono?
For me, I think Durbo. It'll be his last tour. It's his swan song, I'd say. I reckon he's done almost 10 tours, if not more. So it'll be obviously he's not there to get results, but it'll just be good to say goodbye to him in a way. So, Nico,
Look, he won the Tour of Turkey, and he's a Brisbane boy. I want to see Seb Berwick. I want to see how he goes there, his first tour.
Oh, yeah.
I've watched him racing.
He's in my fantasy team.
That's it. I've watched him race Muzz, watched him race Nunda. He's just a little fella. He's almost as tall as the table.
I don't.
And to be over there now,
I don't think he's growing much either.
He's got that CDA sorted.
What about yourself?
And
Michele?
I think, look, he's flattered to deceive in a lot of races. Amazing one day, terrible the next. But Luke Platt, I mean, he is quality. He's not, he doesn't have the legs to be a GC contender, but he's got the legs to win a stage, and he's got the legs to get out in the break and do something amazing. I'd like to see him,
do something,
fulfill that potential that we know he's got, and the Aussies are back. Don't forget.
Yeah, the Aussies are back. So look, I was going to go for Seb Berwick, but I'll go for my second pick, who's also in my Tour de France fantasy team, the very unsung Chris Harper, who is looking sensational at the moment. The last couple of races that he's had with Q36.5 have been really incredible. And I would love to see him take a stage, and I will be rooting for him the whole way through as well.
He had a strong Giro too.
The Giro.
The Giro?
I think he was there, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was.
Well, one rider we've left off the list, which deserves a mention, is definitely Jai Hindley.
Yeah.
Is he actually gonna make the starting line? Because there's all this talk of him potentially jumping ship.
To Yumbo or something.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of the team and for the lack of climbing domestiques, so Red Bull will be showing up with Remco and Florian Lipovitz. So with that kind of dual leadership, they'll probably need Jai Hindley there to be support for at least one, if not both of them. So I'd say very strong contention that he will make it, regardless if he's going to go across to Jumbo. Like, they'll still want to get the best out of him. And to be honest, Jai is the kind of guy who would really give everything for the team right up until the second he has to go and give it for someone else. He's not going to give gifts away. I don't think so anyway. Now, boys, we have a little Tour de France fantasy thing running
we're
for the
on it
Backside
this year.
Poddy.
We were a bit useless last year. The year before we were good. But then this year we're like, let's go hard on this Tour de France fantasy league.
I feel like we need to get a prize sorted for the winner.
Oh.
But I don't know how we're going to sort that out. Maybe Bike Bug.
We'll find
Win another voucher.
Yeah, we'll
surely.
get something.
Yeah,
Lee will hook us up.
we'll try and get something going. So encourage the listeners now to come on. We'll post up exactly the league and the league code. It's going to be on the Tour de France actual website, the Fantasy by Tissot game. So when you go in there, pretty straightforward. You got to pick your 8 riders. You've got 120 points to work with. Obviously, the bigger the rider, the more it costs. So from 27 points for Pogacar to as little as 5 points for some of your outside riders. It's always a little bit of fun. Boys, I've gone like really boring with mine.
You have to.
Everyone's got Poggy in their team, don't they?
So
I didn't until I worked out you can change them in case.
Yeah, so you can change out. So I've gone for a pretty heavy double stack. So in the vein of the double ascents, I've got Poggy and Jonas as my 2 main leaders.
You're rich, mate.
For sprinters, I've then gone Tim Merlier and also Mads Pedersen, because there's quite a few lumpy sprint stages. So I'm trying to pick up as many points as possible. Then for my climbers, I've gone heavy Australian. So I've gone for Chris Harper and Seb Berwick, because I feel both of those are going to be in the climbing breakaways. And you get points for how many kilometers riders are in breakaways. And then I was really struggling for points. So then it was trying to find riders who had shown good promise at some of the recent races. So I've gone for some really random guy called Rene Diont, who was in Team Picnic Post Adele. He only cost me 5 points, but he racked up quite a few breakaway points.
Yeah, right.
And I've also gone for Kellen O'Brien, who I think will get in the breakaway in 1 or 2 stages. And again, that's how I'm hoping to rack it up. Freebie, what's your approach to your fantasy team this year?
I've gone 2-prong, 2 big GC contenders, 1 premium sprinter. I didn't go 2 sprinters.
Are you keeping yours secret?
No, I'm going to wear it. And I went 4 breakaways. I didn't go climbing. So I went 4 breakaway specialists rather than climbers. So I've gone a little bit different to Johnny on that, and then I've had to throw a few just roughies in just to make the team fit kind of thing from the point perspective. But Tadej, obviously 27 stars, defending champion. He's got it all to lose. I've got him down. I think he's going to get a lot of points on all those climbing stages, and he's going to be too hard to not have in your team. Jonas, of course, he's going to pick up the second most points, I think. He's also a favourite on that ITT, I think, because of the type of finish it is. So I think Poggy's going to be... Jonas is a very good pick as well, having two of them going head to head. Jasper's my boy for the sprints. I think he's got Van der Poel leading him out. There's 7 flat stages, gives him so much chance to bank a bunch of points there. So definitely Jasper. I've gone Sexy Ass. I think he's the man for the job to do the climbing for me, Johnny. So he's going to do he's going to pick up the white jersey, of course. But he's also going to get a few mountain stages wins, I think, and will get quite a number of points throughout, finishing high in the other stages.
He's good value at 19 points.
I think he is. Well, he's still unproven, but he's got it all there. But he's priced well, like you said. So I think he'll get best value for money. Now he starts to drop down a little bit in terms of the quality, but we go down to Aaron De Gent from
De Gent.
365. He's a breakaway rider, loves a bit of KM and intermediate sprint points. So I've gone with him, but he's also pretty good value at 8 stars. So he doesn't really do a lot of damage to the budget. So he's one of my 4 breakaways. Niles Dens from Red Bull loves a bit of a punchy terrain and has success previously in breakaways. So I've gone with him. And he also gives me a low cost, sort of picking up a few little cheapies if we can get some points along the way in a breakaway. Julien Bernard from Little Trek, he's 7 stars. He's an all-rounder, and he loves a bit of a breakaway, so he's my 3rd in my breakaway. He's also pretty handy on the climbs, so he could do some damage there if he gets away in a break. And Arne, is that how you pronounce it, Johnny? Cluckers?
I bet it's not.
Arne Cluckers.
Tell us what you know about
I think
Cluckers.
did you just pick it because of his cool name?
It was a sick name. I was like, I'm out of points, so I'm just going to choose the guy with the best name. Cluckers. Such an Aussie. But he's from Tudor. He's my 4th member of my little breakaway quartet. And I reckon he's going to do some damage on those sort of days where no one really gives a shit and lets that break go.
Yeah, so you're going to try and stack points in the breakaway. I like that.
Correct.
Shauno.
Well, obviously I've got Poggy. My second GC leader for the start of the tour is going to be Remco, and I've picked him for double points on the first stage because I'm confident he's going to win it. My other GC rider for the start of the tour is going to be Tobias Johannesson.
Yep.
That's very
I did
good
look at him.
idea. Yeah.
He's cheap too, 17 stars.
Yep.
So good one there. Ben Healy for breakaways.
Yeah, I did want to put Ben in
Yeah.
my team. being
Well,
an
he
Irishman.
wore yellow for 10 days last year or something? Was it that long?
It wasn't that long, but it was a couple of excellent breakaways and recurring breakaways that actually got him into that jersey.
Correct. My sprinter, Tim Melia. Seb Berwick for some Aussie flavour in there, and I reckon he can do well on some climbs. And team fillers here, Kel O'Brien, even though he's got some swagger about him. He's only 5 stars, and then
I thought 5 stars was a lot for someone who's
How's he gonna
almost
get your
certainly getting in a breakaway.
yeah,
Do you reckon?
I think so. Well, what else is he going to do?
Lead out Matthews.
mate,
For what? To the
7th
shops?
place.
for 15th. And then
That's all he's going to do.
Then I've got Camille Graddick from Bahrain Victorious as my other 5-star rider. So hopefully he gets selected for the tour team. Otherwise, I'm doing
Doing a reshuffle.
doing a reshuffle. All the teams get confirmed on Thursday when the episode comes out.
Oh, perfect.
So
Subject to change.
we may
Yeah,
be-
so you can change right up into the 5th.
yeah,
stars.
correct. Unlimited changes too. Like I'm sort of thinking, if I swap Remco out and I'm going to put Jonas in, I need to drop a few riders here. So I might need to rejig my team a little.
Yeah. Now, when you're doing changes in this, you've got credits.
Yep.
So you have to spend your credits to change out your riders. So my understanding, like if a rider crashes or gets sick,
Free
or something,
swap.
It's pretty much a free swap out.
But
But if you
not
change someone
necessarily.
else, you've definitely got to do credits.
Is it a free swap if they get
Crash.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you're telling fibs there, mate.
That's what I read.
And Nico, what team did ChatGPT choose for you? Seriously, he's been on Claude this whole time putting his team together.
And there's been some furious clothing.
I couldn't work how to link it up, but I just went off with a bit of vibes and a little bit of intuition.
What we all said.
So we've started with today because mandatory. And
Today.
I've got Tom Pidcock as my other G simulator in there. I thought he was good
Interesting.
value.
All right.
I thought he
Okay.
was good value.
How
He
much
is
is
good,
he?
eh? 17?
18.
Is he 17? Yeah.
Oh, that's
18.
cheap. That's
18.
cheap.
So I thought we'll start with that. For my climbers, I've gone with Jai Hindley, Chris Harper, and Seb Berwick as well. Again, pretty cheap points on Seb and Chris Harper there.
Very Australian.
Very Australian through the middle there.
Very patriotic.
And then sprinter, just like you boys, Tim Merlier. I've put some money on him. And then I've got 2 all-rounders to help round out the budget. So I've gone Mikkel Berg.
Oh, that's a good one.
10 points. I thought he was cheap.
That's very good for 10
He's
points.
going to be all domestic, though. Yeah.
Have a go. And Jonas Rickert for 8 points, because that was exactly the number of points I had left.
Still, that's better than the number of points I had left at the end.
Yeah.
I had 0. I had 0.
Michele.
Well, that's good. I mean, there's a little crossover here, so I'll
You're not even done
I
yours,
just
mate.
deleted someone just by clicking on his name. I deleted him.
So you're out
Where's my IT guy? Do you guys have an IT guy? So I've gone Pog, Merlier, Vanderpoel. I've gone Vanderpoel.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and yeah.
I sort of think he's not going to.
He gets a couple
He's
of
not going to
points.
go 21 stages and not do something.
How was he fast at that TT the other week?
Oh, he's
very fast.
That
He's got a lot of watts,
incredible.
mate.
Out of character.
Yeah.
Seychelles.
Yep.
It's that,
Yeah.
if that's his name.
Sexy.
Sexy ass.
Toynerson.
Man on man.
I've gone Berwick as well. I think we all pretty much gone
No.
Berwick.
There's a lot of Seb Berwick fanboying him. Yeah. I hope Seb is listening to this now.
When you
and
race
comes on.
around Muzz, you got to throw him in.
Yeah.
And I really want to say that my last 2, the one that I got deleted, was because I researched. It was basically I had 12 points left. So I chose 2 guys with 6. One was Kirsch and the other one was from UNOX, and I've deleted him.
He's a
He's
big
going to come
Norwegian.
back.
You've been cut.
His last 3 the last 3 letters was son. I know that much.
Yeah. You can be guaranteed like some of the X boys will get it in breakaways. So that's always going to pick
Yeah,
up
that's
some
what I
points.
thought. They're
big
aggressive
Norwegians.
team.
There's also the Triple T, and with this, we've had to guess our times.
Yes. You get,
So
you get extra points for that?
you'd get extra credits or something.
Credits,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so you
Knockouts.
get. So I've got it up here, and it's the TISO bonus question. It says 200 points up for grabs if you get it right. However, for every second that you're off or incorrect, you lose a point from that 200 points. And obviously, if you're more than 200 seconds off, you're minus points.
You have
So-
to pay points.
So you've got to pay points out of your winning points.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of calculations going on now, and after we all agreed we would just say our times,
We then negotiated our times.
Everyone's revised their times. And it's actually a shame we didn't record that bit because there's a lot of cursing.
But it's not easy because there's 2 climbs, and I think someone said that you will probably question: will you drop the team and just go solo at the end?
Yes.
What you think in the last?
Yeah.
We
100%.
think that's what it'll be because
Yeah.
that's certainly what we see in the quote, not the Tour of the Dauphiné.
Yes, that race.
The aubergine.
Well,
The aubergine.
I'm happy to kick off with my
Yeah,
time.
go on.
You go
mate.
for it.
It's a 19.6k. It's 19.6. Just to get the stats, 19.6k, 2 climbs. It's pan flat for these 2 climbs, and then there's 2 climbs. 20 minutes, 45 seconds, which was an average of about, I think we said it was 50.
55 and a half.
Yeah, 55, 56.
I've gone a little bit faster. I've gone 20 minutes, 13 seconds. Works out like 56 and a bit Ks an hour average.
Well, I've got the handbrake on and I'm doing 21:29, which is about 54 and a half, I'd say.
Betting on a headwind, are you?
Well, yeah, at the moment there's a headwind. Whether or not that's the case.
But
On the
Michele,
weekend.
what else could there be?
Could also be a tailwind.
Could also be
Actually, no, that's incorrect because we all know as cyclists there's only 2 types of wind: headwind and no wind.
and no end.
Oh, mate. I've gone in it. I'm thinking that the climb's going to knock it around a lot. So I've gone 21:50.
And what was your previous guess, mate? Johnny.
So look, I have gone with some revisionist timing as well. So I was originally on the 20:53, but now I've got like, oh, maybe it will be really fast. So I've gone very aggressive. I've gone 19:55.
No.
Oh, Johnny.
I think someone's going to do it in sub 20 minutes.
He's faked us out here, hasn't he? He was
You're-
all like, if
you're-
there's a hill, he'll never do it.
So you reckon it'll be close to 60 clicks an hour?
It's not possible.
I've got 19:55. I've locked it in.
Mate, you may have to pay points.
I probably have to pay for it. It's so aggressive.
I mean, tailwind and with this tech, it's not actually out of the question. And with the climbs, it makes it difficult, but I like your boldness, Johnny.
But like you rationalised before.
Yeah.
Very short climbs.
Very short climbs.
And they're all going to be a full run.
I think that the longest one is 1K, right? So at 60 Ks an hour, that's 1 minute. So, how much, even if you're doing 50, 45, it's only 15 seconds, right? 30 seconds. So, and you can make up an enormous
Are they
amount.
steep?
5%, 5.1.
Yeah, they'll fly over that.
Fly it. That's what I reckon. Tailwind.
Yeah, I mean, like, just to put it into perspective, like the total gain, only 100 meters. 104 meters is the total gain. And the longest hill is 800 meters at 7%, which is that last climb. So, 800 meters.
Shallower than Kutha.
Yeah, so it's shallower than Kutha. You're right. I mean, it is nearly a kilometer. And now there is
There's one before that.
So you get kicked up first, but then you've got a downhill run into that kicker. And so I'm just trying to think about how the team would set themselves up. So you'd come in, you'll burn through most of the team, in my opinion, up to, say, that first hill at kilometer 15, 19. And then you'll maybe try and take 3 riders if you can.
When you want them, a bit like us when we set that TT time, but your backside time the other day.
Yes.
When Freeb and I punched it down the hill.
Exactly.
You want your teammates pumping a big hole in the air down that hill, getting you to the bottom, and then waving you goodbye.
And then full gas. So that's how I think this is going to be ridden, and how the teams are disciplined on that. And to do that, I think they're going to ride it just balls to the wall, and I'm going to go 1950.
How many watts do you reckon that is, Johnny? What's the average watt of the person on the front?
On the
front each time on the roll. When you're on your turn on the front, what are you pushing?
Oh, God.
Well, now, the way they ride TTTs, most of the guys can probably do 500 plus on their front turns, I would say, at least.
I reckon it's probably more.
Yeah.
If you look at that, like, what these guys are doing on 20-minute climbs, they're probably doing high fours, for 20 minutes anyway. So I would have thought it's probably more, like, 550, if not more.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be some big power. I see Friebs is just using ChatGPT, and by all accounts, all our jobs are safe because this ChatGPT needs to be fired.
Mate, it's
spitting out some stupid figures, how slow they're going to go. So
Did you put how fast would I go on this TT?
The Velociraptor.
they're
downhill. So I put it in at 550 watts, right? CDA of 0.19, sorry. That thinks it's going to do 52.3 at 22.28 at 550 on the front. At 600 on the front for every turn, 8 riders, CDA of 0.19. You're looking at 54.6 being 21.32.
oh fuck!
So you're going to hit 600 watts.
Wow.
To get 21.32. So Johnny, what was yours? 19. What if
1955.
What if we did 19? What? What'd you say?
19 minutes, 55 seconds.
55. How many watts? Thinking music, Johnny.
It's everything. Taking your job.
Taking your job. Focus on relationships. It's recalibrating power out testing at 700 watt scenarios, Johnny.
per turn.
Pull a turn at 700 watts to get that sort of speed.
Is that what it's going to be? Far out.
It thinks it's going to be 710 watts is the sustained power to do a 1955.
Doable.
And is that's on the course?
Yep.
And how long are the turns? Like 30-second turns?
How many watts did Puggy do? On the plateau?
Bottom line, 1955 is almost certain too fast once you hit your anchor. The real power numbers. The 2130 2130 to 23 is where we landed earlier. Correspondence is more believable around the 500 to 600 watts effort.
Well, Friebs, you could be on the money, mate. 2150 or whatever you
Let's
said.
go.
There
I'll
you
tell
go.
you what. I'll tell you what. None of us will be hitting 750 watts.
10 watts.
Or what is it?
710.
710 watts for 19 kilometers an hour will not be achieved when we are over in Italy. Maybe 700 bottles of wine
Yes,
per
sir.
19 kilometers is more
beer
likely.
And Aperol.
And we have brought,
Campari.
and one of the main reasons for having our good friend and our new guest here today, Michele, is to talk us through the tour. So, Michele, you are the king of these tours. Talk us through the joy that we're going to experience over the next 2 and a bit weeks.
Well, Johnny, you have experienced the joy
I have once.
once before.
So this is the double
So don't kill it for me.
Don't kill it. No, it's great fun. I mean, I think you actually coined this phrase when we were there a few years ago when you said it's like being 14 again. When you just, all you got to, your mum says, "What are you doing today?" And you go, "I'm going to ride my bike." That's pretty much what it is. Get up, have breakfast, get on the bike, ride all day, get back, start drinking.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat, and normally catch the end of the tour stage. So it works out brilliantly. So now we are going next week, 7 days from when we're recording this. We're doing a couple of days of sort of acclimatization, inverted commas. So we're going to do pretty much. I've always wanted to do Mont Ventoux, but Mont Ventoux, unfortunately, is really hard to get to. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's the giant of Provence, pretty much because there is nothing else in Provence. So we're gonna fly.
Except for the French.
Yeah, well, this is
That's why there's nothing else there in Michele's eyes.
yeah. We're dipping in and then we're dipping straight out again. So we're doing Mont Ventoux, which is I really want to do. Hopefully, it's not too windy. And then we're heading to Barcelona, and we're going to do the highest paved road in Europe, the Col de Bonnet. Then the tour starts proper, which is basically 8 days of riding, starting in France. The tour is called Escape from France, principally because we're going to Italy, but we have to start in France and we're escaping across the border. That's the theory.
So how come you're trying to escape France?
Well,
It's the French.
you're trying to bait me here. I'm an Italian. Okay, you're trying to bait me. Quite clearly, Italy is the place you want to be. Right?
Okay.
Better food, better wine. What are the French got? Okay, they do wine.
The cheese is pretty good.
Well, as one of my good friends would say, cheese eating surrender monkey. Right? So no, they do baguette. I give them baguette and I give them some smelly cheese, right? But the rest of it,
French wine's good.
the rest of it you want to be in Italy for. So we do a few days in Italy around that sort of Briançon area. I'll call out a couple of highlights just to give you an idea. Col de Vars, Col d'Uzard, day 1. Day 2, Lauderay, Galibier, Telegraph.
I'm looking forward to that day.
Telegraph.
Huge day.
And then probably an amazing day we do Madeleine, Col de Troyes, apparently described as feisty. And I've actually pulled out some of these on VeloViewer, which I'm sort of showing the gents now.
Fuck, look at the
Holy Jesus! What is that?
Is that just a bad angle?
Is that called a toit?
that is.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So that's so we're doing
the listeners, it looked like just a
Vertical.
giant wall, but he's like expanded
vertical.
it.
Yeah, so that's Izoard into. So we're going up the side that descends into Briançon. So that's 14k, 7%. The problem is, and I'll show you. I think I pulled up one here.
Did you work out what bike you're taking yet, Johnny?
Mate, the Velociraptor's no good for this.
Oh, yeah. So I am going to be taking the S-Works. I'm going to take the SN7 with me. And gosh, it was a close run thing because I've done a couple of rides now, particularly a few descents on the Y1RS, and I really did want to take it with me, but. Yeah, look, for where we're going to be doing, where we're going to be banging around, I'm like, look, no, I'll take
Spin to win, mate.
And spin to win. So I've just gotten a couple of more upgrades from the boys at Bike Bug. I've gone to a full compact setup, so 50-34 front,
Wow.
11-34 rear, so
1-to-1.
So almost 1-to-1 because I need to spin a lot. And I remember the last time Michele and I were there, and on some of the really long, steep climbs, using a 5236 and an 1130 cassette. I was grinding at 60, 65 RPM and I just run out of power. Just can't do it. Whereas Michele just gets better the higher it goes and the slower it goes with his RPM. So I was like, okay, this time I'll do it a little bit better. So that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. And also no one came and bought my SL7. So I couldn't buy a V5 RS. Thanks for nothing, listeners.
What about you, Friebs?
R5, mate.
Full light bike.
Light bike, good gearing ratio, and just good for traveling.
What are you taking?
What are you taking, Kelly?
I've got the Chippo Dolomia.
Rim brakes.
No, this is the disc. You haven't seen my Chippo. It's purely.
I've seen you on a different bike every single time.
I have a few.
As usual.
I have a few. But this does not go out in the rain. It's kept in magnificent condition. So no, the Chippo Dolomia. That's a beautiful bike. But I just thought another reason why I like Italy over France, because there's a lot of them. No, but the French climbs are deceiving, and I found an example. I was trying to find one. So this is called a Glendon.
Oh, the Glandon, yeah.
And so you look at the stats and you go, okay, it's long, 26.3K, average gradient 4.4. Now you look at that and you go, I could do that.
That's easy, mate.
Any day of the week. And then I scroll down, right? This is what French climbs are like. There's probably a 4K descent in there. So when you actually
It's out in eBay.
when you're on it, it's you're every time you're going up, you're looking down at 10%, 9, 10, 12%. You're going, how? I haven't done 4 all day, right? But there's like at least two major descents there. So that's the problem with France. Italian climbs don't lie. If it's 8.6, you're looking at 8.6 the whole way up. That's my view, anyway. So yeah, no, that's so. Then after just finishing off on the tour, we do that sort of Glendon day, and then we're into Aosta. So top of Italy.
That's Italy.
Yeah, back to Italy. So we're doing some classic climbs there, including
The Piccolo.
Colle Pantaleon, Piccolo San Bernardo, and we're doing a day which was, it says here, inspired by stage 19 of the Giro from last year. So we're doing this Col Trecore. We're doing Pantaleon another day, and then we're doing this Col de Joux. And so we're sort of doing that part over 2 days. We do that and something else.
Over 2 days.
Yeah.
One stage, 2 days.
We need to keep the drinking involved.
Maximum 4 hours on the bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we worked out a few years ago. So the one that Johnny went to was actually, it was the post-COVID, a lot of pent-up frustration.
We went for it a little bit too hard.
We went like mega. We were doing 3,500 meters every day. And it was just like unbelievable.
Mate, Fernvale's 3,000.
Yeah, we did it. We did it every day. For
If you round
Every
up,
day,
if
though.
you round up Strava treat.
Yeah, it was too much. We were just completely and utterly toasted after every day. And after day 6, what ends up happening is people start saying, "Can we leave really early so that we can get back early, so that we're not just getting back and going to sleep and starting again?" So this is a much better tour, like slightly less climbing, 2,000 to 3,000 meters a day, some bigger, some smaller. And you get enough time to have a bit of R&R in the afternoon. It's magnificent.
That's what you want. That's what you go on
Let's
holidays
go.
for.
Yeah, and I mean, like one of the things we'll be looking for is to watch the tour. So I just want to recount a little story. One of the days we were coming back, I actually can't remember which climb we were coming back from, but it had been a particularly good day on the bike, and we had a very, very long transfer in the van from the end of it to another place. But it was the infamous day in the tour where Roglic and Vingegaard started to 2-on-1 Poggi. And so at this stage, Poggi had won the tour twice, kind of at a canter, and it felt like nobody was ever going to beat him. And there was kind of the feeling like it would just be great to see anybody do it. And someone finally did it. So we were in the van watching this on Michele's phone. He was paying, I don't know, $300 a minute on his Telstra thing. We refused to let him turn it off. We had some beers that we picked up from one of the local Tesco's or things along the way.
7-Elevens.
And we are like bouncing in the van. We are screaming. It was just an incredible feeling. You're buzzing after climbing. You're with your mates. You're watching the Tour de France. You're on this big holiday. These are the kind of things you search for when you're cycling. And I'm so excited to see what are these new moments going to be for us on this time around.
There'll be plenty.
There absolutely will be plenty. It was not a Tesco's. It was an Alto Grill.
Alto Grill.
Nothing better.
Absolutely. And just so you know, when we were in France, I'm only speaking Italian.
Not English?
Not English, only Italian.
How are we supposed to understand you?
It's the problem.
In both countries, I will just put on the accent of the opposite country.
Yeah.
He'll go Irish.
I think you get by as Irish in any country in the world.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
I always like meet up with like, scusi, Irlande. And they're like, Johnny, how's you?
No, very excited. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Punto Tours are going to be taking us there. So Vincenzo is the man behind it. He's a lad from Western Australia. He started this quite a while back. Again, loved cycling tours, finished his business, started this up. So does ones all around. So the team have done a few.
The first time I met him was probably, I don't know if it was that tour or the tour before. And I'd only communicated with him via WhatsApp. And his name is Vincenzo Ulgiarti, right? It's like almost more Italian than my name. So, and we're just talking, whatever. I assumed when he rocked up, he was going to be this, probably a cyclist, but fully Italian. The first thing he said, I didn't realize he was from Perth. G'day, mate. Whoa. No, definitely not what I anticipated, but he's a top fella.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and he'll be guiding us up the climbs, guiding us up the vans, and it should be great. But there's some climbs here close to home as well. How have we been going on the backside?
Well, on the backside, boys, I'm very jealous of your trip, and I'm going to be watching from the side.
We'll send heaps of photos, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, appreciate that. But on the backside this month, we've had 1,040 people attack it, which is fantastic.
That's a PR, isn't it?
You
haven't seen them over 1,000 for ages.
Be close to it, and we've had a Greenwood attack.
Oh,
we've had a Greenwood
Double
attack.
header.
So
are they related? Do we know?
100% because I stalked both of them, and they both left from the same address. So
Right.
Were you in the bushes or just cyber stalking?
This is the man-on-man we're talking about.
yeah, correct.
They've looked at that weigh the same amount too.
They're quite close. So we got Michael Greenwood. He PR'd 6:59, 4:36 watts.
You reckon Matty let him out?
Different dates.
Okay.
Yeah. So Matty Greenwood, 7:22, 4:20 watts on the hooch, and and our boy the Mexican Semi Jenna, 7:30, 4:16 watties. Fantastic. In the females, Lauren Hogan, the champion of the women's tour on the weekend. That was a fantastic result for her. Her first, I think, proper race result. So that's fantastic. She won the GC there, and she's done a 9:27 for 3:06 watties. Great training for the weekend. Britt Dutton, she's
Hot on her heels.
She's hot on her heels. She's got Gold Coast Marathon coming up this weekend, and she's punched out a 9:33, 266 watties.
Handy.
It's very good.
For someone
Very good.
that's been heavily focused on running, that is fantastic.
It's getting fit, all-round fitness.
Yep, and we got a PR from Ada. I don't know how to say her name. 9:56, 288.
Congrats,
watties.
Ada.
And in the Clydesdales, I chose the 85 to 94 kilo category this week because
perilously close to our weight here.
I was rather.
I was right on that.
After our tour.
Let's see what we come back.
After your tour, you should be lean machines.
Are you
right?
serious, mate?
Yeah.
Can you do
Way more
500 watts,
calories
please?
going in than going out.
But I chose Cooper because his watties were very impressive. 541 watts.
500 watts, please.
541.
Well done, Cooper.
Yeah. Cooper Schmidt with a 7:34. So congrats, mate.
What about Justin last week, mate?
Yeah. He
Now, I've had quite a bit of feedback.
have you?
Yeah, it turns out he used to ride with my brother-in-law up here.
Oh, really?
Get out of town.
Yeah. So I've had feedback, and he's come out swinging too. He came out absolutely swinging. He went out after the last one. He didn't like being called out. No, he loved it, I think.
Yeah.
But
Clearly.
he came out and rolled.
Everybody loves it.
He came out and rolled a 10:50, and he got second best time ever for him.
Fantastic.
So he appreciated.
Well
it.
done.
Shout out.
Well done.
we shoved the rocket up him.
He did. He loved it.
Fantastic.
And it's been confirmed that he's in the Clydesdale was over 100. I think the kilo was category for the big fella. So
He's not weight doping like I am.
he's not weight doping. But that's how that came
Michele
up.
is definitely
No.
Michele's definitely weight doping.
I considered bringing scales to this event tonight.
I got scales inside. We'll rip them out
Let's
later.
do it.
But another event we loved was Night Shift.
Yeah, night shift.
It was
sick.
awesome.
Yeah, so
Well played.
It was a great event, great vibe. Black
Well
Sheep
played.
did a fantastic job putting that on.
Great job on the microphone, Shawnee.
Oh,
Thank you.
mate,
Yeah, that was really good.
I stumbled my way through it somehow.
But Nico, what a great result, mate.
Nah, thank you very much. It was
On the podium, big fella.
It certainly wasn't the plan. I was very much riding for Rowan out there. I knew he was probably our best chance as a sprinter, so I just kept going up the road as long as I could, as often as I could, try and keep him fresh. And as you guys know, the start was a little bit delayed with a few crashes.
There's a lot of crashes.
A lot of crashes out there. So
The light was a bit sketchy at times.
maybe 2 or 3 more light towers would have gone
Per
astray.
side.
Wouldn't have gone,
Yeah, right.
wouldn't have gone astray. But outside of that, wasn't too bad. I reckon the worst was actually warming up on that.
Oh, that was dodgy.
inline.
That was super
yeah.
dodgy.
We couldn't even see what the corner was.
We were just next to each other having a chat, and then someone
Bouncing off
would
each
just
other.
go vroom through this impossible gap.
with a light on.
With a light
Thank
on.
God you're here.
But yes, back to the race. So there was actually a point in the middle of the race, probably about 40 something minutes in, and it was just fast. Like it was the full race strung out for a couple laps. I was like, all right, this is it. It's going to break shortly. Caught the front group, and then there was a counter attack that just went straight after that. I was like, all right, I'll go sit in that, and I'll just work as long as I can, and try and let Rowan have some fresh air in the bunch and let him come across when the group rides there. And I was on the front, and I was coming around the corner. I was like full sit down low, and I saw Calvin just put the number 2 board out in the middle of the track, and I was like, what? And I looked down at my computer. We were meant to do an hour race, and it was 45 or 46 minutes.
Good
in.
timing.
I was like,
Great timing.
I was like, this wasn't really the plan here. So I was just like, all right, I just have to kind of be really smart now and just fully commit. And I was in a group of 4 by that point. So we had Mitchell Stewart, who we called out back in the Anzac Day crit.
Yeah, he's very strong at the moment.
Very strong. There was another rider from QCF, and then there was one other guy as well who I can't quite remember. And it was kind of just like we all kind of got on pretty well. And we're like, we just have to fully commit at this point. And then got to the last straight, and I missed a turn. I put Mitchell Stewart on the front. I said, you got to stay there, mate. And then that second last corner, I heard some commotion. Wasn't really sure. It was a bit blurred out. But I think that was when Sam Gallagher came out from the peloton, rode through our group of 4 and just kept on the
Good God.
Mate,
he came with some pace. He came with some pace.
he threw the whop bombs down.
Wow.
He won by a solid 20 metres.
Oh, very, very clean set of heels on him. I couldn't ride around Mitchell Stewart. Had nothing at the end, so just slid in for third. Bit of an ugly
Well done,
third.
Nico.
Excellent. Well done.
I was very
I
happy
see
with
a
that.
podium
Yeah,
back.
boys.
180 beats per minute for the full 50 something minutes.
That's so good.
Oh my God.
That is pinging off.
I told you I was working hard, and then blew it off the edge with the
next day.
the phony the next day.
It got a bit cold that night too.
I felt very good rolling into Ipswich, but outside of that, I was absolutely creeping.
Yeah.
When we got to that climb outside of Fernie after
The
you go down
big, the big drag.
yeah, that big
Yeah,
drag
you
there.
were right. I went past you. The Velociraptor went past you, mate.
Velociraptor.
Nothing. So
well done. That's
That was
brilliant.
an awesome weekend. So if we can do some more night racing,
They did a great job. I really enjoyed it. There was good vibes. There was like nearly 300 riders, races.
Yeah.
Could have done on the food truck. I think
Yeah,
was the,
yeah.
was
The beer
chat-
truck would
was
have been
the-
nice,
Another
yeah.
beer. I think the beers they were flying enough, but I think the food was a bit light on. But all in all, I think it was a fantastic.
And a good turnout. Like Michele, you came with your family. A
Yeah,
lot of
I had
families.
my mum and dad lived down the road, so they were like
Any chance?
Yeah, come out. So they'd never really seen me race. So my dad has held a musette bag for me before and come see me at Metros a couple of times, but he doesn't. You zip
you
past
don't
so fast.
see.
So that was great facility. You could watch
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
great. Brought the
fantastic
dog.
facility.
Brilliant. But I agree with you. I think it's great they spent a lot of money on that thing, but it'd be brilliant if they could stick some lights around it. Some
Yeah.
permanent lights. I mean, there's a 150.
They've got the
If you can do it in
There.
Ipswich, mate, you can do it here.
if you go have
Yeah.
a look around, there's the actual fixtures are
it's
on
there.
the outside. They just haven't put the towers and everything wired it in.
Yeah.
Shawnee, you can wire up some few things.
Yeah, I'll wire it up, mate. Yeah. Thanks.
Just a bit of copper, wire it in, away we go.
Mate, no
Have you got a nut for that?
Got a couple
Yeah,
of
mate. Yeah.
a couple of LEDs.
Wouldn't that be great? Like once a month or whatever.
That'd be amazing.
having night racing.
It would be cool.
Brilliant.
But what a perfect night, hey, like
It was a
as
good
they
night,
there
yeah.
was
Good conditions.
No wind. It was pretty warm.
It wasn't cold.
The forecast coming into it was
Yeah,
a
I
bit
was so
dicey.
nervous.
Yeah, it was a bit dicey, but it held off. We better mention the women's A. It was a clean sweep from the women's
yes.
cycling dev team. Zara Heath with the win there.
Congratulations, Zara.
And in the Masters, that was a topsy-turvy race, that one.
Weird as.
It was hectic.
Mate,
You guys almost didn't get a finish.
yeah.
We got stopped.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I was in the break with boy Benny Manson.
Yeah.
And they stopped the race. We were I was like,
You had a good lead too.
coming past the start finish line. Me and Benny going through. I'm trying to look really pain face on because my parents are watching, and they flew the red flag. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Did
not.
they give you they didn't
did
start
not.
you off with a.
They did not. That was my 2 minutes of fame in the break, and then done.
I was giving you a shout out, mate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't hear my heart rate was making too much noise in my head.
Yeah. Fair call too. But Chris Might ended up winning your race.
He did.
Yeah, very good. A very good sprint. Pretty hectic sprint. There's a lot of elbows being thrown
Was
around.
there?
A lot of people
Wang
being
got
like
excited.
bounced around
Yeah.
the place. Wang was getting very excited.
Well, yeah, Shannon Duggan came second, and he loves a sprint too, and the Wang third. So that was fantastic. The men's B race, bit of a sad ending to that
Yeah.
race on the
Crash.
last.
Do we know
lap.
that are these guys okay and girls? There was a couple of
Broken
crashes.
collarbone or two.
Was it?
That's no
Yeah.
good. No, it looked pretty nasty.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and it was just a little bit unfortunate. Look, the thing is, when you use the outside loop at Murray, it's very fast. And you had Masters had a very big turnout, which was super. B grade also had a huge turnout, which was super. And again, the two groups were effectively overtaking each other all the time. Hence why we got red
We
flag.
were neutralised for like at least 2 or 3 laps.
Many times.
Possibly more. And we literally stopped the race, and we still averaged over 45 k's an hour.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
which
Wow.
is wild, and it's certainly at some parts of the track, if you're coming in just so fast with so many people, it doesn't take much for something to go wrong. So, like even with the crashes, I would say actually this had nothing to do with the lights and everything to do with just
Too many people.
very big groups going very very fast. Sometimes it happens, but shout out to
a lot of egos.
everybody in Masters who really was looking out for each other. You know, we did a lot of self neutralization. A lot of the older boys going, maybe we should like park this. But yeah, sorry to see some of the B graders go
Yeah.
down. I hope they're okay and look forward to seeing them back racing.
But what a brilliant event! Hats off to the organisers. That was really fantastic, and hopefully they can do something like that again more regularly. I think that'd be a real.
Did you get any feedback, Shawnee, from the Black Sheep?
So from everyone I've spoken to, it was a fantastic event. So like
I saw JP in the shop. He was pretty happy.
Yep. So they were stoked with it.
Yeah, Sharon did a great job.
Yeah, she
huge
smashed
lift
it.
on
It
all the organisation.
100%.
She doesn't happen by itself.
Yeah, exactly. Vanessa Namfra from
Yeah, she was running around.
Balmoral,
She was
she was organising all the race schedule and all that. So they worked well together. And yeah, Balmoral as well for of
course.
sacrificing their Saturday night as well. So
Yeah, fair play to them.
yeah, so that was fantastic. This week there is not much racing happening. We've got state champs up
State
in
champ in Mackay.
well, that's a lot of racing, really.
Cole Hawkins already there.
No one's going.
Yeah.
You seen the start list?
I have not seen a start list.
I don't think there's anyone in. I think there was no one in the elite
Well, yeah.
ends at one point.
In a way, what do they expect? So
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Like
Maybe I might go up there and pinch it.
I was gonna
Yeah.
go. I was gonna go, but it just didn't work out.
I'll still come 4th though. Yeah, out of 4.
Yeah, I do quite a bit of work up Mackay. I'm actually in Mackay tomorrow as well, and I know that when we used to race TTTs, that one of the standout performers was actually the Mackay Cycling Club, and they would always travel down. So it's great to see the state racing move around. And yeah, Friebs and I were
was definitely going.
and actually, we're probably going to jag it with work as well.
Ben Carmen's going.
But yeah, with the tour and us leaving during the week, it was like it's going to be family time this weekend, unfortunately.
Benny Carmen's doing the TT. There you go.
he'll do that on his road bike easy.
That's interesting.
So yeah, that's this weekend with racing. There is a crit on Friday night at Ipswich apparently, so get around that.
Has anyone done a night Ipswich race?
Mate, years and years
That's
ago.
a great.
It's a great circuit.
Yeah.
I've never ridden it under lights, but it's a great circuit.
We did a state champs out there.
We've done
one time.
state
That was
champs
fun.
there, and we've done QRTS rounds out there as well.
Yeah. Under lights, it's actually a well-lit course. So, yeah, definitely, if you're Friday night's free, head out there and check it out.
Do they still have the kangaroos
There's
bouncing
eight.
around?
There's 8 elite
Yeah,
men
100%.
in the road race. 2 elite women.
Yeah, nice.
I'll still come fourth in that race.
I'd hope you come fourth in the women's, mate.
Rebrand you Michele.
I can get away with it.
And
I'm the only one.
6 in the crit.
In a few weeks, we got the Charles Coyne Marty Bartlett race on the 18th of July out near Gaddon. So
That's a fun course. I like
that's a great
great
course. UQ are actually chasing a new race VP. So that's like managing the logistics of running club crits and all that sort of stuff. That's not too much to do with Charles Coyne and Marty Bartlett, but I thought I'd give that a shout out.
They need a hand.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're one of the club members and you've got a little bit of spare time, and again, even any spare time helps, because there's a lot of people who give up their time to help their clubs. And even if you just do it for a little bit, like some of the people at the start of this year have, it's always really appreciated.
Yeah, 100%. And with that as well, actually, I was chatting to Balmoral at night shift, and they're chasing a new race secretary, which is responsible for the weekly runnings of the club with the crits and all that sort of stuff. And then also a race director, which is more responsible for like metros and the bigger races, like what they held on the weekend for the junior tour and all that sort of stuff. So if either of those positions tickle your fancy, reach out to Balmoral and they'll sure to welcome you in.
Yeah, get involved, listeners.
But on that, what do you reckon, Johnny? Should we wrap it up?
I think it might be time to wrap it up.
Talking about
Boys,
the
it's
shopping
been...
Nah.
No time, bro.
No
Way
time.
over. I have got a thing in for the shopping cart next time.
What a surprise.
Well, we had the Italians here. There was a lot of talking
You
going.
might bring a nice bottle of wine back.
I'll bring
for
a
the
bottle of
shopping
wine.
cart
I'll bring
next
one
time.
back for you.
Yeah, very good.
Italian, of course.
Of course.
Maybe we'll try and do a dispatch from
we'll send
one of
a-
the Simon runs.
yeah,
It'd be
absolutely.
drunk. It'd be probably just like drumping warblings.
Yeah.
We can send back
And
in.
in the meantime, our Instagram is just going to like annoy the hell out of you
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
It's my annual Instagram posting. All my friends know.
Yeah, us in front of signs
Yeah.
with stickers.
Absolutely. Coming soon.
Well, Michele, thanks
Ciao,
very much
Michele.
for coming.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Brilliant to be here. Thank you very much, gents.
Boys, it's been brilliant. We will see you on the other side of the tours.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
500 watts, please.